guys, I'm Pub Davy, and apparently I am the fourth best European performer on the Just for Fans platform. And I am going to explain to you why that is a bad thing. Yesterday, I got tagged in a tweet and it congratulated me and a bunch of others for making it on the list of the best performers. And I looked at the list of the European section and I thought, what the fuck? I'm fourth? Like fourth, as in fourth best. I am very flattered and honored and I feel appreciated, very appreciated, and really gives me a bit of imposter syndrome. But rather than really make me happy, it made me feel a little bit ominous. Like it was not a good thing. Of course, it is a good achievement. It is a great achievement, and I'm very proud of it. But me being fourth place shows us that porn is dying, and I don't mean as a general concept. Like porn is more popular than ever, so it's becoming less and less taboo than ever before. So thumbs up for this. But porn as a career choice is dying. And that is a little bit worrying for me and probably loads of other people who grew up doing porn. How do I start? I'm quite sure that the ranking of who's the best performer is based on how much income you generate. So if you generate more money for the website or for yourself, for a website technically, then you are higher ranking, and if you generate less money, then you are lower ranking. That means that there are only 3 people in Europe on the Just for Fans platform who generate more money than me. You know, I thought that with all of this success and these being so recognizable and people approaching me everywhere and my porn going viral, I keep joking to myself oh well, where's the money? Where's the money? If I'm so famous, people always tell me, oh, you're so famous, baby, and I just keep joking where's the money then? And I think this proves that there isn't any. There's no money. There's no money in porn. Those times are over. Am I gonna be transparent about my income? Yeah, okay. So it really does this. So some months I'm higher up, other months I'm lower. But really, I made between 4,000 and 7,000 euros every month for the past year. That is, of course, before tax. So the government still wants me to pay 38% taxes on those. So you know, there's not so much left after all that, and especially because I pay everyone that I work with. We make videos together. Okay, they'll get a chunk of money. I pay for their transports. I pay my cameraman. I pay for software that I have to use to edit and improve videos, and I pay for my camera equipment and make all these kinds of investments. There's really not that much profit to be made. Really not. And so if the amount of money that you make as the fourth best Just for Fans performer is only enough to get by and to invest some back into your company, into your porn, and then save up a little bit. Imagine the fourth best, okay? You're in the top 5. There's just not much money. There's just not that much money to be going around. That is surprising, and that is shocking, and that is worrying, because that means that everyone else who is really putting a lot of effort into this, who are very passionate about doing porn and about being sleazy on camera, these people who love what they do and they put so much work into it, they're not getting by. They are not making the money that I believe that they deserve to be making. yeah, I don't know. I've spoken to a whole bunch of creators. When I discuss with them how much do you make, I'm always like very surprised that it was not that much. There was like a little bit. Like, it's really frustrating because these people, they deserve better. So it's been for a while now that porn has become less and less profitable as it becomes more mainstream. Everything had to be free. There was only some ad revenue to go by. Yeah, I thought that with the rise of like OnlyFans and like the fan sites, they were all like, yeah, you can now you can have your income back because like porn was dead, nobody was making any money. Yeah, people could just pay a month to see the work to see what you have to offer. And that concept is great because it really helped get rid of taboo. But the problem is, I think the market is saturated. Porn is becoming so popular now that everybody wants in on it, and people are like starting their accounts left and right, and that's great and inspiring, and I think it's emancipating, and we are getting rid of the porn taboo that was always there, and like we like in some kind of sexual liberation, and I think that's beautiful. And every individual creator is basically a porn studio, right? Technically they are. Just imagine how many porn studios there are now. So many. There are so many porn studios now. Where you used to have maybe 100 or 1,000, all right, 1,000 big porn studios. That's a lot. It was probably less. All of the income revenue went to them, and porn was still really taboo, so there weren't that many porn stars, so porn stars were like a high value asset. A lot of money would be split over a smaller group of people. But now I think that there must be thousands and thousands and thousands of fan pages, and all of that money is being split because you can't subscribe to all of them, so the money is more scattered. There's less and less income for everyone. I knew that this was a problem and that this was something that was going on, but I really didn't think it was that bad yet, because so many creators lying about how successful they are. Like, you know how all of these porn stars are always saying, oh, I'm top 1%, oh, I make so much money every month, and like, not just gays, also women, girls, they're always saying, oh yeah, they're the best and their content is so popular and they make so much money, and they're lying. They are lying to you, I promise you. That is what these statistics have shown me. Like, this is a lie. Seeing these profiles, and they were so good at appearing so successful, and I thought, whoa, I want to be like them, I admire this. How did they get all of these views? How do they make as much money as they say that they do? Like, I put in quite a bit of work, and like, it's just not coming, even though I am so well known. Like, I was so confused, and I had a lot of imposter syndrome. I was really jealous. They're not speaking the truth. They're not making 10, 20, 30k a month. They're not, okay? They're getting by. Alright, if they're top tier creators, then they're getting by. If they're the uber, like, especially if they're girls, but like if they're really highest up there, I'm sure that they make loads of money. Alright, they're probably filthy rich. But really, any person like you and me, there's no money. I'm sure that if you are a non-fetish porn creator, that there is more money to be made, because half of the porn companies don't even allow the porn that I make. They're like, no BDSM, no fisting, no animal dildos, ooh, no mermaid dildos, whatever that means. But Davey, what are you trying to say? Why are you making this video? I guess because a lot of people are under the impression that there is good business in porn, that there is still good business, that it is easy money. It's not easy money, and you're probably not gonna make much. You're probably still gonna have to get your second job to have an income security, and you are risking your family and your friends and your teachers and literally everybody. You risk that everybody can find out and see you in these videos. I just want you to be aware of the risk that you are taking when you start doing porn, because people will hate you and people will threaten you, and like people, if you're a girl especially, people are probably gonna start stalking you. There's always crazy people on the internet, okay? There's always crazy people who will try to do you harm when you don't please them. If you're like, if they're very demanding to you in chat and you say no, and then they go on a tantrum and you know they threaten you, that's all very real. It's all very real, and it's something to be aware of, that this is a risk you are going to take for money that might never come. I am a little bit worried that like in a few years from now that porn is no longer going to be able to be my main job. I would really find that so unfortunate, because I love doing porn so much. Like, this is my fetish, okay? Like when I know that people are seeing me naked, it's just turning me on extremely much. Yeah, maybe in a few years there won't be enough money to go around anymore, and that just means that what I like when I was 15 and I was saying I'm gonna be a porn star later, that was only a short-lived dream. But you know what? I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna give up on the whole concept of trying to make some profit here, because it's clear that there's not really gonna be any profit in this porn for me. So instead, I'm going to go full out for what is my kink, which is being seen. Okay, putting myself out there. Because of the algorithm changes that Elon Musk made to Twitter, I lost 30% of subscribers over the summer. And that scared me, so then I toned it down a little bit, and I owe a bunch of money in taxes as well. So, you know, I just don't have much... I didn't have much capital to make videos, and I thought, oh no, I have to be cheaper now. But you know what? I'm gonna say fuck that. I'm gonna pump more money into it. I'm gonna make videos that are so good. Yeah, you heard me. I'm gonna make videos that are legendary, okay? Because if I'm not gonna be rich by doing porn, you bet your ass I'm gonna become a legend. Pup Davy, okay? Let it be known, let it be heard. I'm going down in the history books, okay? They will be teaching about me in some high school in the year 2384. My New Year's resolution for 2024. I'm gonna try and do my best and just make it so much better. Work harder, make it hornier, make it more fun. Stop being a cheapskate now. I shouldn't be worried about losing money. I can get a second job if I have to, whatever. This whole fourth best creator thing has really opened my eyes, and I think I'm just ready to start up my creativity again. I wanna have fun. I wanna have so much fun. So I'm gonna give that a try. Okay, that's it. This was a whole rant. Woof, I'm Bob Davy. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Woo!